Hey everybody, it's Greg from Douglas Counseling. I hope everyone is doing well, staying healthy. I wanted to bring you a video today with some ideas on how to keep our spirits up during this really difficult time. We've got a global pandemic going on, there's a lot of uncertainty, and I have some ideas on how we can just keep our spirits up just as individuals. And to do this, we want to really boost our self-esteem, our sense of self, our worth. So here are some ideas I have for you. Number one, try to develop structure throughout your day, even if things are very unstructured. You know, if you've been laid off from work, you've got all the time in the world, which sounds great, but obviously not so good to just sit around and not do anything and not feel productive. But even if you're still working, no matter your situation, try to develop some structure within your day. If you have some sort of routine that you can get into, or some sort of routine that you were in before, try to do as much of that as you can. If you're getting up early to work out, try to get up early to work out and do as much as you can. You can't go to the gym, but what could you do? You could probably find something around the house to work out, go for a walk or run, something like that. So think about what you can do to develop some structure throughout your day. Number two, set some small goals. Think about things around the house. Have you been putting things off? I know in our house, my wife actually did some bathroom remodeling, painting some cabinets. They look really nice. I give a shout out to her. So she did that. We've been trying to organize different things, things that don't necessarily have to be done, but it sure feels nice to do them. You know, it gives us some small goals, helps it to feel like we are still doing something. So I think that's really important. And also give yourself credit when you do these things. Don't just say, oh, well, I had the time, so I might as well do it. Actually pat yourself on the back. You know, look at it as at least a small accomplishment. You got something done. You can feel productive. You can feel good about that. Number three, focus on the possibilities and not the restrictions. So it's very easy to look at things right now through this lens of, well, there's not a whole lot I can do. You know, I can't do the normal things that I would like to. But try not to focus so much and get stuck on that and look more at, well, yeah, that's true. There's a lot that you can't do, but what can you do? What are some things that are within your ability to do right now? And try to really focus on those. I think that's really important. Number four, and this is a big one, especially for me, avoid binge watching the news. Of course you want to stay informed. You want to know what's going on. You don't want to be in the dark. But if you keep the news on all day long and just watch it, it's just going to breed more anxiety, more fear, more uncertainty. So I think it's good to watch a little bit of that, get an idea of what's going on, and then, you know, either turn the TV off or to another channel. You just don't want to be taking in the news on a constant basis. And then the last one, number five, find new ways to feel valuable. Right? So we can't do the things that we normally do, right? Like if you're used to going out to work and feel like, oh, I'm going out to work and I'm providing and getting things done, I feel really valuable. If you're not able to do that, well, how can I feel like I'm being valuable or adding value to my life or to those around me? So maybe that's adding more value at home, maybe in your relationships, maybe as a parent, maybe as a family member. So what can you do to add value? You probably have to look at it in a different way than you normally do. But I think that's actually a really good practice that a lot of us could get into, even when things come back to normal, is really assessing how do we see ourselves as being valuable. So I hope these things will help. If you guys can practice some of this stuff and get it into your daily lives, I think it'll really help. That's all I've got for you guys today. Remember, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try to put out some more videos with some helpful tips on a weekly basis. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Take care. We'll see you later.